Hello everyone, this is Dr. Mitesh Gala. Welcome to Rough Book, a learning companion.
Hi, we're getting into a new topic similarity, exercise 15A. It's a long exercise, so we're going to break it into two parts. So, we're going to hit part 1. Similarity is very much similar to congruency. So, I want you to think for a minute what is the difference between congruency and what is the difference between similarity. I mean to say, what is the difference between congruency and similarity? So, can you just figure out any differences as such? Do you mean to say that similarity means same? Even congruency means the same. Then what is the striking feature that is different? So let me help you to understand this with an example. All of you all must have seen Taj Mahal, and you all must have seen those small monuments of Taj Mahal as well. So what can you say about these two things, the monument and the small replica of it? Yeah, they both are similar, but they both are not same. Similar means they look same, but they might be different in dimensions. Right? When I say dimensions, I mean to say about the height, the angles, everything. Alright? So they might be different with size, but the angles will remain the same. That's the striking feature. So let's consider it from the point of view of a triangle. So when I say a triangle, how many parts are there in a triangle? First you should know that. So tell me how many parts? 3? No. There are 6 parts, namely 3 sides and 3 angles. Now, for congruency in standard 9, we had 5 tests of congruency: SSS, SAS, ASA, AAS, and RHS. These are the 5 tests we were using, right? And if these 5 tests appeared, then we would say that the two triangles are congruent. And in this case, the triangle, you know the 3 sides AB, BC and AC, and 3 angles, angle A, angle B and angle C. But for congruency, the thing is slightly different. If you have 2 triangles, let's say this one and this one, obviously both do not look congruent because they look different in their size, but they may be similar. Similar means the sides will be in proportion, but the angles will be same. So here the striking test is called as AA test. That means if say let's say angle A is equal to P and B is equal to Q, that means 2 angles are equal, then you can say that the triangles are similar. Similar, this is the symbol, only one wave, that's it. So you will say by AA test. Now see, if 2 angles are equal, automatically the third one is equal, you need not mention that, and therefore AA test. Now when you say AA test, see here AA, so you don't need S at all, so this test is automatically ruled out. Likewise AA, again S is not needed, so this test is also ruled out. So what is left is only SSS, SAS and AA. RHS also doesn't work out over here. So only 3 tests by which you can prove the two triangles similar. They are AA, SSS, SAS. But now what is this SSS? In that case you will not say AB is equal to PQ, but you will say AB upon PQ. Whatever is the ratio, same ratio will be followed by BC upon QR. Same ratio will be followed by AC upon PR. In this case the 3 sides are in proportion, and hence the triangles are similar by SSS test. Let's say if I just have 2 sides, AB by PQ, BC by QR, you will need at least 2. 1 is not possible at all because 1 is a lone ratio. You need proportion. That means 2 ratios equal, AB, PQ, BC, QR, and the angle in between them equal. That is B equals to Q. Then in that case we say SAS test. Do you understand this? So remember, when the triangles are similar, the sides are in proportion, but the angles are not in proportion, they are equal. For example, final, if this is 5 and this is 10, this is 6, how much will be QR? So this has got double, this also will get double, that is 12. Let's say if this is 7, how much will this be? Perfect, 14. Same proportion follows. Likewise, if this angle is 40, how much will this be? If you say 80, that is wrong, because the total of this triangle will be 180. Will the total of this triangle become 360? It will still remain 180 only. So this also will be 40 only. That means the angle will remain the same. For example, if the real Taj Mahal, the pillar height is 10 meters and the replica is, let's say, 1 meter. So you reduced by 10. So if the angle is 90 degree, will you take this angle 9 degree? You can't reduce the angle. The angle still will be 90 only because it has to go straight. So angles remain same, but the sides get in proportion. Is that very clear in your head? I repeat, angles remain same, sides are in proportion. Whatever proportion is one pair of side, same proportion will be the second pair of side if the triangles are similar. How will you prove triangle similar? By these three tests. AA, SSS means three sides in proportion, SAS means two sides in proportion and one angle equal. Last thing, once the triangles are similar, if you remember in congruence you had something called as CP/CTC, corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. Here you have CAST and CSST, corresponding angles of similar triangles. So if these two triangles are similar, let's say by SSS test, then I can say A is equal to P by CAST, angles, and CSST, come on, logic, super, corresponding sides of similar triangles. That means if I prove these two triangles similar by AA test, then I can say AB upon PQ equals BC upon QR CSST, or I can say all three of them CSST. So are you understanding this? So in this first exercise, we are just going to understand the tests of similarity and the CAST and CSST. One last thing, there has to be something called as one-to-one correspondence. We did this in congruency also. That means if A is congruent to P, or A is equal to P, B is equal to Q, and C is equal to R, then while writing the names of the triangles, I will say ABC similar. In the place of A, I will put P. In the place of B, I will put Q. And in the place of C, I will put R. Same names you got to put. Don't forget that. If you change the names, you had it. You messed up the entire sum then. Alright? So let's begin. I have heard that people are scared of this chapter. They feel it's tough. Trust me, if you focus, I will make this chapter simple for you and it will become one of your favorites. Trust me, we will do that. Alright? So first one, they want you to prove triangle APC and BPD similar, and after that some parts they want you to find the values of. So that's your first triangle APC and that's your second triangle. So in your congruence you had 5 golden steps. Here we call it as 4 golden steps or sometimes even 3. So first will be the name of the two triangles. So in triangle APC and triangle APC, so BPD. What is the test that you're going to use here? So one is vertically opposite angles, obviously. They said that these two lines are parallel. So if they are parallel, can I say this equals to this alternate angles? Absolutely. So you got two angles equal, you're sorted. If you got two angles equal, what are the tests? Perfect, AA test. Remember, these three tests is what we are going to work again and again. And CAST, CSST, one-to-one correspondence. Only 4 things you got to remember. Write it or take a screenshot and put it on your screen. This is not there. This is for congruency, okay? Not on your screen, on your softboard. I'm sorry. Anyways, so first angle APC is equal to BPD. Reason will be vertically opposite angles. The next one, angle PAC is equal to PBD, alternate angles, and therefore I can say triangle APC is similar to triangle BPD by AA test. Are you getting it? See, two angles equal, the name, and finally the same names, instead of and you're writing similar. That's all. Now that you got the first part, put a box to it. That's what they asked for. Now they want PA and PC. So you are going to use CAST, CSST. So obviously sides are needed, you are going to use CSST. How will you write? So you can write from 2 ways, either from the diagram or from these names if they are in one-to-one correspondence. AP upon BP, CP upon DP, AC upon BD. Use the same method of writing it. See, AP is from extreme to inside. So BP also extreme to inside. If you say AP, don't say PB. AP, BP. Use same one-to-one correspondence. Or the easier method is look at this. See from here, first and second, AP, first and second, BP. Second alphabet, third alphabet PC, second and third PD. First and third AC, again first and third BD. And I will write CSST as my reason. Let's substitute the values. AP is unknown, BP is 3.2, PC is unknown, but PD is 4, AC is 3.6, and BD is 2.4. So this is 12 2s are 12 3s are, I cancelled first only. Therefore, PA or AP will be this into this. So that will be 3.2 into 3 upon 2. 3.2 into 3 by 2. Ones are 1.6, and therefore step 8, PA can be written as 4.8 centimeters. So we got our first part. Now for the second part, in order to get PC, I'm writing it here. I don't want to use another page. Let it be on the same page. So PC, 4 into 3, 12 divided by 2. So 12 by 2. So finally PC is going to be 6 centimeters. That's your second part. Did you manage to get it now? Did I make it simple for you? Possibly. Yes. Great job. So will you remember AA test? AA is the most important test in this chapter because most of the sums you will see AA test. Alright, so remember that. Let's go to the next one, sum number 3. 3 is a good question, and if you pay attention you will enjoy it also. You have to prove this dP upon PL. dP. So I would prefer using two different colors for the triangle. So I'm using black and green. So dP upon PL. PL use another color, so let's use green. DC and BL. So why I'm doing this? Any clue? I am doing this so that you come to know which two triangles you need to attack. So dP upon PL. So dP black and green. DC again black and BL green. Complete the triangle. So this is one triangle on top and this is second triangle on the bottom. Can you see DPC and BPL? These are the two triangles. If you happen to prove these two triangles similar, then you can say this by CSST. To prove them similar, how many steps? 4 if it is AA. But do you have the two angles? Yes. Vertically opposite and alternate also, since this is a parallelogram, so lines are parallel. So 4 steps, prove the two triangles similar. Step 5, CPCT, CSST, and step 6, write it in the ratio form. Can you write the 6 steps on your own without my help? Let's try. So step 1, in triangle DPC, correct 1-to-1 correspondence. Don't write any name. See, I'm coming from extreme to the center and then out. So extreme to the center and then out. So LPB. I will say angle DPC equals to LPB, vertically opposite angles. Then I will say angle DCP equals to LBP, that will be alternate angles. And therefore I can say triangle DPC is similar to LPB by AA test. How many could write these 4 steps on their own? Superb. Hats off. Let's go further. Step 5. Therefore, DP, see, that's what you need. So first and second. So first and second PL. Then DC. So first and last. So first and last BL. CSST. So step 6. Therefore, DP ratio PL equals DC ratio BL. So we managed to get our first part. Now for the second part. Now let's put some marks this time. DL and DP. So DL is the full thing. So this full I am putting. DP is half. Right? Then AL is this full thing. And DC is another half. I am giving you one more trick how to identify which two triangles you need to work at. Okay. So let's take a rough page somewhere where there is place so that we can present it well. Okay. Alright, here you go. So they want DL upon DP. So DL upon DP, AL upon DC. This is what we need to prove. So DL and AL will belong to one triangle and DP and DC will belong to second triangle. So DL, AL, DL and AL. Can you see this full triangle? So I'm pulling it out as it is. DLA. And DP, DC, DP and DC. Can you see the other triangle out over there? So I am drawing it DCP. So you got the two triangles. If you can prove these two triangles similar, then I can write this by CSST. So the trick is, first you need to identify which two triangles you are supposed to work at. How will you find out? So the numerator is one triangle, denominator is second triangle. So in this case we have these two triangles. How will you prove them similar now? So number one, if I join them, okay, this is one on top and this big one is down. Ignore this BP and you will be able to see the two triangles, alright. So the first thing I can say is, this angle here is equal to this. Can you see the Z happening? CDLA. So I can say this angle equals to this, alternate angles. Yeah. Can you identify the second one? If you can do that, I will be impressed. Pause, think, solve. This is developing your problem solving skills. If you are able to do that in life, you will be able to solve the problems. Come on, try it. Alright, they said ABCD is a parallelogram. I'm giving you the hint. Pick up from there. Superb. Opposite angles are equal, so I can say C is equal to A, and therefore we can say these two triangles are similar by AA test. See, opposite angles of a parallelogram, but technically they belong to two different triangles, so we can say C is equal to A. How will you present? So first write the 4 steps for these two triangles. Once you prove the triangle similar, write this CSST and write it in the ratio form. So same 6 steps. So let's hit it. In triangle, DL is first. Let's take the big triangle, DLA. And 1-to-1 correspondence should match, okay? So D, then dot and then tick. So here it will be P, then dot and then tick. So PDC. Don't mess up with the 1-to-1 correspondence. So PDC. Now what are the two angles that are equal? So I will say angle DLA is equal to, see from here also you can take DLA, PDC. PDC automatically the two crosses, alternate angles. Then I will say this one and this one. So this is DAL, DAL. So first, last and then the center. So PCD. Very good. Angle PCD. You don't even have to look at the diagram. See? PCD. Got the same angle. If you written this 1-to-1 correspondence correct, that's the main clue for everything. Now you can decode anything. Opposite angles of parallelogram. And therefore I can say triangle DLA similar to triangle PDC by AA test. And since this is happening, therefore DL upon DP. So DL is first and last upon DP first and second, not last, sorry, is equal to AL. AL is second and third and DC. And therefore last step I will write DL ratio DP is equal to AL ratio DC. And there you go. That's what was needed. Did you manage to get it, everyone? Please go through this systematically. These opening sums will form your base. If you got them, brilliant. If you did not get them, look at it again so you don't mess up later on, okay? The next one I want you to try is sum number 5, but we'll come to this little later, okay? So right now I'm just putting it aside. I'll come to it later. Sum number 7. This is interesting. They say these two lines are parallel. 15, 9, 6, 24. Your target is to find ME. So to find ME, first decide which triangle will you pick up. So for ME, the obvious triangle is AME. Now AME will be similar to which triangle? Which triangle looks same or similar? Think. So in triangle AME and triangle ANC. See, they both look similar and these lines are parallel. So I can say corresponding angles, and therefore the two triangles will be similar by AA test. So that is ANC and AME. First will be AME equals to ANC, then AEM equals to ACN. Both corresponding angles, and therefore the triangles are similar by AA test. Once the triangles are similar, AE upon AC, ME upon NC by CSST, and you will be able to get ME. Try. Let's see if you can write the 5 or 6 steps required. At least write whatever you can. Even if it is wrong, doesn't matter, but try. Okay. So first one, angle AME is equal to angle ANC. See, AME belongs to this triangle, the first one, and ANC belongs to the big triangle ANC. Further, AEM equals to ACN. Both will be corresponding angles, and therefore we can say triangle AME similar to triangle ANC by AA test, because we use the two angles to prove them similar. Now that the triangles are similar, just like, see, the concept is similar to congruency. There we had 5 steps, here we are having 4 steps. Nothing different, nothing difficult. Just focus, you will be able to track it. Now your CSST, very important, okay? AM is first and second. Do you need AM? You don't need at all right now. But let's write it. I'll tell you later on why. Upon AM, first, second, then second, third. ME, second, third, NC. First, last, AE. First, last, AC. CSST. Further, AM I'm keeping as it is. AN as it is. ME I don't know. What is NC? 6. AE 15. And AC will be 15 plus 9, 24. Don't write 9 over there because that's total of the two. Alright. Now this much part if you consider, you can therefore say ME equals to 6 into 15 by 24. 1s are 4s are 15 by 4, 3.75 centimeters. So what we managed to get is the first part, ME. How many of you all could do this on your own? Superb. If you are able to get this right now, that means you've already picked it up. People generally by now take little more time, but if you picked it up, you are doing very well. So don't worry about it. Let's move further. DM is here. Now to get DM, obviously I need this triangle ADM. But in ADM, at least one side should be known. Nothing is known to me here. Now you will remember, why did I write AM upon AE? AM belongs to this triangle on this side, which is equal to 15 by 24, and instead of this I can substitute this for AM upon AN for these two triangles on this side. So I was linking it to the next question for ME because I knew it already, but you need to know in the start when you read the question. So same 7 steps. What I want to write, listen, in triangle ADM and triangle ABN, yeah, like this. Angle ADM equals to ABN. AMD equals to ANB, both corresponding angles. Therefore, both the triangles ADM, ABN similar by AA test. Same 4 steps. Then the next step will be AM upon AN, DM upon BN. AM upon AN is 15 by 24. DM is unknown, this is 24. You will get DM straight away. Got it? Try writing these 6 or 7 steps. Let's see who writes it properly. So in triangle, pause and try, don't cheat. ADM and triangle ABN. I will get angle ADN equals angle ABN. Likewise, angle AMD equals angle ANB. Both are corresponding angles, and therefore triangle ADM is similar to triangle ABN by AA test. Now that the triangles are similar, I can write the CSST part. So 12th one, therefore, connecting to this AD, I don't need. So DM, BN. So DM upon BN, DM upon BN, AM upon AN, AM upon AN, CSST. Now DM is not known to me, BN is 24. And AM upon AN we had already found here as 15 by 24. You can write the reason from 6. Why do I say 6? Because it was the 6th step where we discovered this. That is why we wrote this third part of this triangle, which coincided with this triangle also. Far-sightedness. Yeah. Let's come back. 24 cancels, and finally therefore DM is 15 centimeter. That's what is the second part which you were asked, DM. Got it? Are you enjoying this now? If you're really enjoying, I am impressed. It's a lovely topic. But only 2 things right now for this exercise. 1, test of similarity AA, SSS, SAS to CSST or CAST. That's it. Only two things, nothing else we are going to play. So you have to first find out which two triangles you are working at. Now, they say these two lines are parallel. Your target is to find BP into DO. BP is over here and DO is over here. So for BP, which triangle are you going to pick? Obviously BPO. And for DO, which triangle are you going to pick? DOQ. There is no other triangle with DO, so only two triangles. Can you prove them similar? Superb. Vertically opposite, alternate. Same things are going to come now again and again. Vertically opposite, alternate, corresponding. That's it. So you can prove the two triangles similar by 4 steps. Step 5. DQ upon BP, DO upon BO. Now why did I take this? I didn't take QO and PO because QO, PO both values are unknown to me. At least one value to be known. Till there, some magic will automatically happen. Try it. Let's see who gets it for me. So come on. First 4 steps, prove the triangles similar. Then 5th step onwards, CSST and some magic then. So number 1, in triangle DOQ and triangle BOP. 1-to-1 correspondence very important. DOQ coming from extreme to the center, and then going out. Got it? Don't write QOD or some different names, otherwise you will mess up. Angle DOQ equals to angle BOP, vertically opposite angles. Angle DQO equals to BPO, corresponding angles. Alternate angles, my bad, alternate forming a Z, and therefore triangle DOQ is similar to triangle BOP by AA test. Once the triangles are similar, what can I do? What can I say now? DQ upon BP is equal to DO upon BO, CSST. What is DQ? 8. What is BP? Not known. What is DO? Not known. What is BO? 6. Cross multiply, magic is right over there. Cross multiply BP into DO, 48. Is that what was asked? BP into DO. But don't write only 48, write 48 square centimeters since you multiplied 2 centimeters together. Are you getting it? This is basically an area of something. See, length into breadth like that. So square centimeter. Don't forget that. Did you enjoy this question? Write in the comment section. I will be happy to hear that. Come on, next one. Sum number 12. Again, pick up the 2 correct triangles that you need to work on. DG is what is required. So for DG, which triangle will I pull up? DGH. And for DE, this one. So I'm just pulling those 2 triangles out and drawing it for you so that it becomes easy to identify. GHD, so GHD where this is 90, and this one, if I want to make it in the same way to write, this is going to be 90 here. So in this triangle the 90 is F, correct? The peak is G, so in this triangle the peak is E. What is left is D. So here you got 2 triangles. How are you going to prove them similar? Only once you can prove them similar, we can use all this and then probably find X and then probably find DG and DE. So one is each 90, one angle. Do you have the second angle? So AA test. Look at the diagram carefully. The diagram only will give you the hint. Most of the time the diagram speaks to us if we are ready to listen. So look at the diagram, it will speak to you. Superb. Look at these 2 diagrams. Yes, this is equal to this. Can you tell me why? See, GDH. GDH is this angle and EDF also is the same angle. So if this is 50, it is 50 for the other triangle also. Common angle, and therefore the 2 triangles are similar by AA test. So come on, 4 steps. First write similarity. 5th step CSST. 7th step substitute the values. 8th step cross it and get me the value of X. Let's see how many of you can pull it up. So number 1, in triangle GHD and triangle EFD, I will say angle GHD equals angle EFD, each 90, Then I will say angle GDH equals to EDF. I'm picking the names from here so that I don't get confused when I look at this diagram. So it's better to pull the two triangles out, but in the same way you draw the diagram, okay? Common angle, and therefore triangle GHD similar to triangle EFD by AA test. Once your triangles are similar, now GH, do I need it? No. So I'm not taking it. Next one, HD. Do I need it? Yes, it's 8. HD, second, third. So second, third, FD. Likewise, first, last, GD. First, last, FD. CS, ST. Don't forget to write reasons over here. Huh? They will cut your marks if you don't write reasons. HD is 8 and FD is 12. GD, 3x minus 1. FD, sorry, not FD, ED rather. Yeah, first last is GD, so first last ED. So ED is 4x plus 2. I'm cancelling this here. 4 2s are 3s are, life becomes slightly simpler. Cross multiplying, 4 2s are 8x and 2 2s are 4. Likewise 9x minus 3. So therefore 8x goes on that side, only x, and 7 comes here. My target is DG and DE. So let's find DG first. So DG is 3x minus 1. So 3 into 7 minus 1, 20 centimeters. Likewise, let's find the second one, that is DE, which they say is 4x plus 2. So 4 into 7 plus 2, 28 plus 2, 30 centimeter. So we managed to get DE as well as DG. How many of you are now able to do it on your own? Super. Pat yourself. Honestly, this time I'm saying, other videos I was joking just to motivate you. Now this is actually where you are learning how to solve problems, or you can say problem solving skills. So great job. Let's go to the next one, 14. Don't look at homework. This is not your last sum. We left with 5 yet. Okay. So ABC triangle, ABC and AMP, you got to prove them similar. This is exactly similar to the sum number 12. So what test? AA. What is the second angle? A, which is the common angle. So let's pull up the two triangles outside with this 90 degree. So if this is 90 degree and I have drawn it this way, so CBA, CBA. Further, this one I will write it as M at 90. P is the peak because that's the longest, and A will come here. So one is A. What is the common angle? A. Can you see A, and both lie here only. So two triangles I have pulled out. Write 4 steps. Prove the triangle similar. After that, use CSST and get AB and BC. Automatically now you will be able to tackle. I am 100% confident on all of you all that you will be able to manage it. So come on. In triangle ABC and triangle ABC, I said, so AMP. First angle ABC is 90, so let's use that only. ABC equals to AMP, each 90. Third, I will say angle CAB is equal to PAM, common angle, and therefore you can say triangle ABC similar to triangle AMP by AA test. Once your triangles are similar, therefore AB, do I need that? Maybe, not yet. BC, do I need that? Yes, because PM is 12. So BC upon PM equals to AC first and last upon AP. AC and AP both are needed, CSST. So 6, therefore BC is how much? I don't know. PM is 12. AC is 10 and AP is 15. So 5 2s are 5 3s are 3 1s are 4s are. So therefore I can say BC is equal to 8 centimeters. Okay, now if you look at this triangle, BC is 8, AB is unknown, and AC is 10. Your next target is BC. But BC, okay, BC we got. AB. For AB in this triangle, AM is also not given. So AM is also not known, AB also not known. I can't use this. What should I do? Look at this triangle, it will speak to you. Did you get it? Pythagoras theorem. See, two sides are known, get the third side. You should look at the triangle or look at that diagram for some time. Think. Thus, the diagram is going to talk to you. Trust me, it will talk and it will tell you what the solution is, provided you are genuinely looking at it. So, eighth one, in triangle ABC, we are applying Pythagoras theorem. So, AB plus BC equals AC, Pythagoras. AB is unknown, BC is 8. Can someone tell me without solving Pythagorean triplet? Yes, 6. 100 minus 64. So AB becomes root 36 and therefore AB is 6 centimeter. Did you manage to get it? Brilliant. If you already got it, I am very much impressed. Alright. For your homework, I want you to do 4, 8, 10 and 13. Sum number 5 is still left. We'll keep this pending for this video. In the next video when you go about it, we are going to do this sum. It's a very classic sum. You can try it. If you get it before the next video, I'll be impressed. If you don't get it, the challenge, then I will help you out. So don't worry. Until then, take care, stay safe and pray for everyone.
Hope you had a lovely mathematics experience with the Rough Book, our learning companion.